So one thing I did forget to tell you to download is actually a plugin for Maya, and that is the NVIDIA, or actually let's do this, Mental Ray Maya. Yeah, I see, it's there, it's already there, because I searched that, NVIDIA Mental Ray for Maya 2008, click on that, and of course I'll put this link in the description. It goes here, now available, and then it takes you to the NVIDIA forums, and let's see, yeah, you just find whatever version you're using. Oh, and also, I mean, this is assuming you're using Maya 2018. That's what I'll be using, but this is also available for the older versions as well. With that said, I've used older versions. 2018 isn't really much different from 2016, which is the first iteration of Maya I used. There's definitely nicer stuff, more features in there. But I mean, really, if you're using an older version, you're still gonna be able to accomplish the same things here. So anyway, so you download whatever installer, and then wherever you have it to download, you get this installer here. You double click on that, and it'll walk you through the installation process. But I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do that. So anyways, that's that. All right. Now, the real nitty gritty. This is happening for reals now. We're doing it. All right. So first things first. Wherever you did install Bethesda Archive Extractor, that doesn't matter where you put it, but wherever you have it, once you've extracted it, yeah, I really suck at this. I totally forgot to say to download some sort of 7-zip extractor. So yeah, just look that up. Oh fuck. 7-zip. Download it. Go through the installation process, and that's to extract zip files and RAR files, .rar files, which is what most things come in as. And actually, we'll need that later to pack your file if you're planning to upload it. But that's a long way away. All right. So Bethesda Extractor, it's extracted. And you open it up, BAE.exe. Double click that. Now it is open file. And what you want to do is find your Fallout 4 folder. I have a shortcut for my Fallout 4 folder on my desktop, but typically you're going to find it in this file path or wherever you installed your game. So once you have it, data, and then you want to find Fallout 4 meshes.ba2. So yeah, and that's basically all of the vanilla meshes. So you open it, and then you can take a look in here. These are all the meshes. Now, this is just looking, kind of giving you a preview of what you'll be extracting. But once you have that folder selected, the Fallout 4 meshes.ba2 selected, then you click on the extract button. I'm not going to do that because I already have it extracted. It does take a while. It's probably, I don't know, it's X amount of gigs. It's a fairly large file, so it takes a while to process. So anyways, so do that, and I'll just sit here. All right, cool, great, awesome, it's done. Just kidding. anyway, so yeah, once you have it extracted, then you can move forward. Okay, so let's pretend you have it extracted, and we are fast forward in time. And again, you can extract the files wherever you want. I made a folder, extracted files, in the same place where I have BAE. And so now you will have your meshes. And where we want, the meshes we want is meshes, actors, character, characters. Nope, just kidding. That was a joke. Character assets. There we go. So that's where all of the body meshes are for all the humanoid characters in game. I believe that includes ghouls as well. So anyway, so we're going to leave that off to the side. So now you want Outfit Studio. So in case you're unaware, Outfit Studio actually installs to now Outfit Studio is a standalone program, so you can put it wherever you want, but by default it installs to your Fallout folder, data, tools, body slide, and there it is, the body slide x64 or whichever version you're using. So you open that up, and then okay, there we go. Now it's awake. From there, Outfit Studio. So now we are in Outfit Studio, and what we are doing is, so if you're going female, then you want to find the female parts, but for this tutorial I'll be using the male body. So we will do, let's see, I believe it is base male. Yeah, male body NIF. Drag and drop. Boom, there is the male body. So now why we're doing this, because these are all NIFs, and we need to convert this to an FBX. So Outfit Studio can do that. So actually it's shape, export, export to FBX. And let's go. So you want to make a folder. I have a folder, Armor Toot Series Resources. So you kind of want to keep everything in the same place. It doesn't really matter what you call this. Should save. So that should be exported now. And now we also need male hands. Base male head. And the last part, I need the back of the head. I don't know why it's in face parts, but that's where it is. I believe it's called male. Yeah, male head rear. So these are all these different parts. So you want to click on each part, shape, export, export to FBX. And the last part. All right, so we're all done with that. Close it out, close that out, close that, and let's go ahead and open Maya. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Okay, so now I have Maya loaded. Getting started. So File, Import. You want to find that folder you made. So this is where I had it. Armored Toad Series Resources. You want to import the FBX. Let's check these settings. Unit scale factor 1, automatic, it should be set to centimeters, I believe. Import. Close, don't worry about that. Import. Not sure, yeah, you can't, for whatever reason, you can't import multiple files all at once. Close it. Keep ignoring that. So this is all janky because for whatever reason, Maya doesn't like any of this. I actually have the bone fix from BrainPoof's tutorial series that I already have installed on this, but I'm not going to go over how to install that because that's his. He made that. I didn't. So that worked, but what you can actually do is just delete the skeleton, and that will fix your bone issues because we don't really need the bones for the purpose of modeling. He had a bone fix because he actually did, he weighted the armor to the bones and blah blah blah. Ultimately it didn't really actually work for me, so that's why I stopped using it that way. So anyways, I digress. So now we have all the body parts. Of course, if you know you're not going to be, say you're going to be making a tank top, you probably don't need the head and all that and the hands, but it just helps to have and just kind of save it as a starting resource that you can use for future projects. So save scene as. Let's throw it back in that resource folder. Male body whole. And you want to save it as a Maya binary. Save as. Continue. Okay. So now we are ready to model.